Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to the daily update of my 1000 day challenge. Today is finally day 900. So as you can see, I've already updated in terms of what has happened yesterday itself. So across the board, we can see very one thing is the fact that we did close the green candlestick across the board for both the US equity, China equity, and also for crypto market itself. So extremely bullish across the sign, especially if you look in terms of say the S&P 500, we actually broke both the 200 simple and 200 exponential moving average on the very first try. So this is something like this. But of course, if we do get a rejection over here, then there's not a confirmation that we want to see. But if we do see a continuation like this, then that'll be a very good sign of strength. And even if we do draw this downslope trend line itself, we have a potential resistance over here itself. So I'll be a little bit cautious, but bear in mind that I'm not a personal fan in terms of downslope trend line because they're highly subjective, be it whether you draw from the wick, be it whether you draw from the body, and be it we draw from point to point. It has very significantly, especially when it comes to angle-wise, and also in terms of whether you're using log chart or non-log chart in that sense. So all these factors plays by when you're using slope trend line in that sense. So I'm not a fan of it, but I do use that from time to time whenever the slope trend line does have some confluence with some other moving averages or even horizontal resistances and supports in that sense. All right, and if you look in terms of, say, the Nasdaq itself, we're very clear that we actually broke above and found support on the 250 simple moving average on the daily chart. So similarly, this is a very good sign of strength, and we are following suit in terms of what we are seeing the S&P 500. I do think that we're very likely to retest this 12K region itself very soon. Question is, we have some weak pullback along the way. The definition of me meeting it, I would say by the end of this month, we're very likely to be near this downslope trend line in that sense. Or more importantly, I would say even at this downslope sloping in terms of 200 exponential and simple moving average on the daily chart. And if we move along in terms of ASHR wise, we have a weak consolidation over here. We've broken above, retested for support, and we've kept up yesterday, which is a very clear sign of strength. So I do think that the very next resistance up here is near the $34 region itself. And along the way, I don't see much of a resistance. Maybe on the daily chart, we have it over here at $32. So there could perhaps be some sort of weak resistance over there. I don't see that as a very strong resistance, but definitely do some weak pullback over here could be potentially along the way as well. And if you look in terms of KREP wise, we do see a breakdown over here, but definitely the trend will remain to be strong unless it breaks below this 20 exponential moving average on the daily chart. And it definitely still remains to be very much healthy in that sense. And finally, for Bitcoin itself, so we have broken up above here on the daily chart, which is something that I'm very keen at. And I've also entered in terms of a long setup over here, based on the break of this high over here itself, and a stop loss over the swing low over here. Because this one a very clear defined range that we're actually forming, and we do have a swing, a sudden spike now. I do not think that we are likely to break over here in that sense. So I think this is a very safe place to put a stop loss based on price action itself. So target wise, I definitely do think that if we do break strongly above this 23.5K region, 23.6K region is very likely to hit. So I really put my target profit over there. So let's see how things goes. And with that said, I've come to the end of today. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop by your comments below, or I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.